All right, we are actually going to go ahead and start a little bit ahead of schedule here for Coach Taylor. We got some available time that just freed up with our previous coach, so we'll go ahead and get started. Coach Taylor, good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, Coach. Appreciate you, and thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to join us, Coach. If you could start us out with an opening statement recapping your team's most recent outing versus Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah, hats off to Coach Wade, great friend of mine, great football coach. Just hearing the news that they had to deal with the night before having to travel here to Jackson. That's tough on anybody, any football team. And my hat's off to him. Condolences to the school, the university, that young man's parents, and everything that occurred in that situation. Um, they came out and played though. Going through everything that they was dealing with, they came out and played their butts off. Played a physical brand of football in the first half, and they was right there in that football game. We made a few adjustments at the half. Irv Mulligan had a excellent game this past weekend running the football for us. Jacoby and Morgan played pretty well. Our defensive line got after it in the second half. So, like I said, hats off to Coach Wade and his football team.
Appreciate those opening comments, Coach. First question goes to Doc Holliday.
Coach Taylor, good morning to you.
Good morning, Doc. How you doing?
I'm doing good, doing good. The team as offense, offensively has gone from more passing the ball to more of a power running game in the last couple of weeks. And in fact, and if I'm not mistaken, you have averaged probably over close to 275 yards in the last 4 games as far as rushing the ball. Uh, what is the things as far as when it comes to getting that ground game going that you see have you seen from each week?
Yeah, it starts with Coach Manning and those guys on the offensive line. We got a big group up there that are playing a physical brand. They're doing a great job of controlling the line of scrimmage. So anytime they can control the line of scrimmage, we can kind of keep the ball on the ground and keep their offense off the field. But they have been putting up some huge numbers these last couple of weeks. Then we have some key injuries at the receivers positions. Our depth is not quite where we want it to be there, but got some guys out there. We dial up some shots that have been doing a great job. Isaiah Spencer, Jonas Fortillion, Janalen Dupree has been playing good football. But we just go out there and do what teams allow us to do, and try to take advantage of that. But I tip my hat to our offensive line and these running backs, the way they're controlling the run game.
And the second question is, as when it comes to the defense, Day Bright was a bright spot for us, no pun intended. What are the things that you told him throughout, since the FAMU game leading up to the game against Valley and so forth, so on?
Yeah, I just told them I still believe in all of them. They were one of the top units in the country last year. They did struggle in that FAMU game, but I told them I still believe in them, and it's going to happen. You're going to have to continue to play. I'm not going to turn my back on you as a coach, and I know we brought you in here for a reason. That interception he made was a heck of a play. For him to make that play, he had a big tackle in this game as well. But just me continue to believe in these guys, and keeping their confidence levels high.
I appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Next question goes to Stephen.
Yes, good morning, Coach. I hope all is well in Tigerland. Wanted to touch on a player from our viewing area in Greenville, Eric Simmons. We call him the baby mayor. He got his first touchdown this past weekend of his career at Jackson State. How excited were you to see him get in the end zone, and also a little about his development as a player since he's been on campus? Because I know his opportunities, they don't come often, but when he does have the opportunity, whether special teams or, of course, this past weekend to play receiver, he makes the best of it. But kind of elaborate on what his maturation process has been like since he's arrived on campus.
They're just so very proud of Eric. I went to school with his dad and his uncle. They're twins, very well-respected men. And I recruited Eric. I went and did a home visit with him. He was a very electric player up there in Greenville. And he's just been waiting his time. He works hard in practice. he had a great all season, for us changing his body. You see him out there when nobody else is out there, working out, running on the field, in the weight room and things like that. So, that moment was kind of building up. It was, time for him to go out there and make a play. We missed him early on a similar play against Bethune-Cookman down there on the road this year. And the things he's been doing on special teams is, been lights out. He's just a big time electric guy. He's a true blue, true JSU guy. His family are all JSU people. He loves it here. And it was just, a great moment for him in his career.
What did you think about the celebration afterwards? Did you get a chance to see that?
Somebody sent it to me. I didn't actually see it on the field, but I thought it was very clever by him. And that's just Eric, though. He's an energy guy. The players were excited. Everybody on the sideline was really pumped up after that play.
All right. Thank you, Coach, and wish you well this weekend.
Thank you.
Question goes to Perry Daniels.
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning, Perry. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good.
Coach, Alabama State's coming to town, and Coach Eddie Robinson traditionally has a very, very good defense. Your offense is very explosive. How are you going to, what do you expect from this Alabama State defense? How do you attack a defense that has been so consistent over the years?
Yeah, they're a well-coached football team. You talk about the Alabama State team. This was a team picked to win the East Division and also the SWAC championship. But Coach Eddie Robinson has done a great job building that program up. And that defense, it's a stingy defense. They physical. They got a lot of length over there. So we got to be play mistake-free football against a team like that. Us having to go on the road and play down in Montgomery. I know it's going to be a great game day atmosphere, but they're stingy on the run. They're very stingy with the run game, and do some really good stuff. Got some really good players over there. We run the ball well, so that should be, make for a great football game. But, hats off to Coach Eddie Robinson. He does a great job with that team. That defense is very electric, but we look forward to the challenge this weekend.
And Cameron McCoy at the quarterback position, Coach. He hasn't been there. You started off the season kind of rotating the quarterbacks, but now you've seemed to settle on just one.
Mm-hmm.
Will we see Cameron back at the quarterback position?
We're gonna go with Jacoby and Morgan as our starter. That's how we've been. These last few weeks, we hadn't really finished our game planning for Alabama State this week. We'll complete that on today. So I can't make any promises on that right now.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Coach.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Perry.
Currently taking questions for Coach Taylor with Jackson State. Final questions? Coach, as always, we appreciate your time. Look forward to speaking to you again next week.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate what you do.
Thank you.